4 of the Institute of Golf team will embark on an 800-kilometre run from Auckland to Wellington in 6 days. Their journey begins on Monday at 6 a.m. They'll raise money for the Cancer Society, Child Cancer Foundation, Heart Foundation and Kids Line.
The idea came from Jamie Milne, our core conditioning coach at the Institute of Golf, and he basically did it last year in memory of his grandmother, and we all wanted to do something for charity and to give us a little bit of a motivation and cross the bridges between fitness and golf.
The team has only run about 15 kilometres per week as they employ a different training philosophy.
Our training methods are being quite obscure and a little bit controversial. We do a lot of high-intensity training, so our training times are small. We don't spend a lot of time out on the road, which we've had a lot of feedback. A lot of people are critical of that. We would average maybe 15 kilometres a week in preparation over the 12 weeks, so not a lot. But I've got to be honest, when we do run and when we're on the road, we run like a dog's trying to bite our backside, you know, like really, really fast stuff, like really quick. Related to track and field stars, 100 metres up to 800 metres, that kind of pace, so it's a really fast, aggressive training.
Johnny Gladwell, a physio at iGolf, was the last of the 4 runners to sign up.
Initially, the 3 boys all jumped on board and said, yeah, they'll do it. And I laughed at them, said, good luck trying to find the 4th guy. And then it probably took another 3 weeks until I agreed to do it. But pretty much on the condition that it was this type of training rather than the long, slow stuff, which a lot of marathon runners do.
Very scared to start off with, because it's sort of been the opposite of what I'd normally done for training, for running, for long distance running. So when he sort of threw this pitch at us, it was like the first couple of weeks it took me to warm into it, and then, yeah, now I'm sort of 100%.
The explosive method of training is all about building power and endurance.
Basically getting you to last longer. It has the same adaptations as ultra-endurance training. That's what research shows to date. So big compound movements, we're doing a lot of Olympic lifting, snatches, clean and jerks, powerlifting movements like your deadlifts and big heavy overhead squats, overhead presses. And we do a lot of core stability stuff too, really aggressive midline work, same as golf.
It's been a big physical adjustment for the golf coaches who've been in training for the past 14 weeks.
We're so lucky to have Jamie. He's periodised the whole training system, so we've streamed into it. So it started off nice and slowly, he eased us all there, and now it reached its pinnacle a couple of weeks ago, where we did a 10-hour training session.
This pretty much goes out the door with everything that I've ever been taught or know, which is why I think it's so exciting to be part of it, and then hopefully we can one day hopefully replicate it again next year, and then start doing some studies on it as well, which would be really cool.
They recently ran 60.5 kilometres with ultra-marathon runner Lisa Tamati.
Again, she was very critical initially of our training methods, but now is a little bit more appreciative of what we do, and she now takes part in our training methods and encapsulates a bit more anaerobic training into her workload. And she recently placed 2nd in the Gobi Desert in China. So again, she was 2nd in the world, so it was a testament to what we've been doing.
I was amazed at how slow we ran, but yeah, that's been the hardest part, training at such a high intensity and then dropping down to such a slow pace while running has been the biggest wake-up call, and then it's knowing that your body will just keep on going and it's not fatiguing and not tiring.
The 4 runners will run 35 Ks every day for 6 days.
You know, when you look on a map, going from one part of New Zealand to the other, it looks like a massive achievement. But when you break it up and see what we've done already, the team's more than capable of doing it. We're
going to go in a relay formation. Basically, we're giving all the hills to Guy, the other runner. He's the best hill runner, but pretty much about a marathon a day each.
The day's broken up into legs, and I seem to have got all the hills. So my first one's the bottom of the Bombay Hills for 30 Ks, and then the big one is from Waireki Golf Course to Turangi. So if anyone's been on the road lately, you'll see there's some pretty big hills there to cater for.
The run to the end of the island will be all worth it when they reach Wellington.
Everyone's got their own reason to be working hard for this and pushing through the pain and waking up early and all those sorts of things that we're putting aside for this run. And I think, yeah, it's going to be a pretty emotional ride when we get onto it, but well worth it, well worth it.
We wanted to do this for the kids too. We wanted to inspire them and show them that we can do it, and hopefully inspire them to do something similar like this in the future.
The charity that I've chosen is Kids Line, which pretty much deals with anyone from the ages of 8 up to 16, and it's just helping with it's a line where children or anyone can call if they've got health issues with, like, if their dog's died, if they've had a fight with their parents, because it's not like you wake up and you're 17 and you've suddenly got depression. It's obviously these factors building up in life and they're not learning how to deal with it. So it's hopefully trying to combat that and get rid of a lot of this teen depression that we're seeing in the country at the moment.
They hope their effort also changes the perception of fitness in golf.
Every step of the way has been great, and the guys are just sensational. I wouldn't imagine doing it with a better bunch of blokes, and I think great for the golfing industry as well, just to show that, you know, that you can be really extremely athletic within the golfing community. I mean, I suppose they've never been perceived as extremely athletic, and these guys are just a testament to it. They're sensational.
It's fair to say, after a gruelling training regime, they're looking forward to reaching that finish line.
Yeah, for sure. Although in saying that, Jamie's already pitched us another run, something about Tasmania or something. So, yeah, this might be the first step in some crazy things.
And you can support the guys' charities at minimilesformary.co.nz.